The boy stood frozen, gripping his hunting rifle, eyes locked on the furious lion before him. Panic raced through him, but as he looked closer, something shifted. The beast's gaze softened. His fear gave way to compassion. He couldn't pull the trigger, but just as he hesitated, his father betrayed him in the worst possible way. The wounded lion, still full of rage, lunged. It knocked the boy to the ground and sank its teeth into him. His father, standing nearby with his own rifle, remained unnervingly calm. Every shot he fired avoided the lion's vital organs. He didn't want to damage the creature's head. To him, it was a trophy worth preserving. His selfishness cost his son dearly. The lion dragged the boy off into the wilderness. Everyone thought it was over, that he wouldn't survive. But in the most unexpected twist, a single drop of warm, thick blood fell into the boy's open wound. And in that moment, something extraordinary happened. That blood began to fuse with his own. Slowly, his cold, lifeless body stirred. Unknowingly, the boy, now named Caleb, had inherited the power of the lion, but he wasn't aware of it yet. Still recovering in the hospital, Caleb was abruptly pulled from his bed and dragged home by his father. There was no concern, no warmth, only cold blame. His father accused him of being weak for sparing the lion, insisting that softness had no place in the brutal world he intended to leave behind. A criminal empire built on dominance. What the man called tough love had long become emotional abuse. Years of suppression had made Caleb quiet and distant in his presence. But that silence shattered when he saw the mounted lion's head proudly displayed in their home. All the pain and resentment he'd buried exploded to the surface. Rage overtook him. Caleb stormed into his room, slammed the door shut, and made a decision. He was done with this house and the man who called himself his father. That night, cloaked in darkness, Caleb slipped out through the rooftop and vanished into the wilderness. He traveled far, finally reaching his late mother's homeland. But just as his feet touched the ground, a thunderous rumble echoed in the distance. He turned and saw a massive herd of bison stampeding straight toward him. There was no time to run. Thinking fast, Caleb dropped to the ground, curled up tight, trying to minimize the impact. But then, nothing. When he opened his eyes, he realized the herd had split around him, not a scratch. And standing over him was a massive bison, scarred, regal, and calm. The beast had shielded him. That's when Caleb finally understood. Something inside him had changed. He could feel it now. Not just physical strength, but a connection, a bond with animals, with nature, with instincts deeper than language. His body had become something more. He hurled a spear with ease, hitting a distant target over 100 meters away. His speed rivaled that of the fastest predators. Even the forest's largest stag couldn't outrun him. And his leaps? Unbelievable. He soared through the trees like a predator born from legends.